my corkscrew, tattoos over wall wounds, wrist look like it's on Zoom, neck look like anime cartoons, art-tone. I got the spikes on the Gucci, look like pontoon. Give me the nights, let me add some Comme des Garçons to him. Stuntman, verses in my lunch bag, rappers on my launch pad. Chopper make them do the crisscross and make them jump dance. Lump sum, one bands. What's a young man without a check? Just a jump man. Fuck that, Jordan me. I'ma sip some lean, get a tea, and go quarantine. I'ma get some bling, let it bling like some oil sheen. I'ma put some fucking princess cuts on the queen. And I keep all of the chin check stubs I redeem. It's our team, my regime. I'm a higher beam. Purple smoke, fire green, sweet and sour cream. Peeking high and now we towering. Peak position, give my people power. Now we power fiends. It's addiction, feeling like a boxer stepping out the ring. You swing, you miss it, critically thinking about the critics. I'm in critical condition. I'm in pitiful condition. Scratch that, but who was itching? Teams to the union did it. Tune into the young one in true religion. Shit. Like, I got started virus. Alright, that means she got coronavirus. And call it up, she ain't let me fuck unless she got lonely virus. Alright. Hey, stop leasing, niggas. Gotta get that hormone virus like me.
Yo, they was laughing, but we was smart, drug trafficking, we were thugs. I had to chase the paper down till we trapped the money in box, kinda crazy. My last bid was the shortest. She ain't wait for me. Spent half my 20s in prison. They aged gracefully. Paper, you know we proud. It's a wager, and you be fine. I put my fork down now. Every major want me to sign. Left the hood for Hollywood. It wasn't worth being famous. But every chick got a beamer and a personal trainer. I'm in the business move. She in the Paris fashion. It cost me at least 20 grand a year on the hair and lashes. Love I inherited. Music was both of my parents' passion. My name come up when you talking dope and comparing classics. Stare at me good, cause this how pressure looks. They want my spot, but trying to skip every step I took. I wish them the best of luck. I asked the question, and he gave me an answer. I still left the nigga confused like Brady and Tampa. Back home, I'm one of the narcos. Semi-auto, Dodge fans like New York City potholes. Yeah, the OGs think that is funny. Money made me more hungry because
chat was good. Was good.
And they get comfy now. Get that first taste, you learn to appreciate all the risk you gotta take to turn a four to a rate. I'm checking in on my hood like I hope all is well. I'm still close to my scale. We like Oprah and Gail. You get a roll. You get a roll.
You get a rolling.
You get a roll. You get a roll.
Everybody gets a rolling. What's good, y'all? Hey, we on YouTube only right now, man. If y'all know me from TikTok, we on YouTube only right now. Ooh, market looking crazy. I know they scared right now, y'all. The market looking crazy. Let's see what's the sentiment like. Oh, we back down to 54. What's good? What's good, y'all? Hey, I'm just getting situated. Just getting prepared. I came live on YouTube before I go live on I'll go live on TikTok tonight, y'all. What's good? What's good? King Edward, CMDR, what's good? That was good, bro. Checking in from DC. No doubt, King. CMD. You just trolling, bro. Cool, tired. Hey, ain't no thing, man. I don't even come on live on YouTube too much. I'm popping on TikTok. I ain't even popping on YouTube like I want yet. I might open some gear though. I'm gonna put on some gear today. It's good. How y'all feeling today though? All the way from DC. I'm a dude from Europe. XRP Army found you by chance. Word up, Brody. Word up. A random bro in the garage. Hey man, that's me. Find me on TikTok though. XL by XL. XL by XL without the 369. Go find me on TikTok. Go find me on TikTok. Good chat. Hey man, what y'all on today? Hey YouTube. We getting active, man. We getting active, YouTube. We getting active, YouTube. TikTok was good. Put some merch on, man. I might have opened the wrong size. I might have opened the wrong side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we about to cook up, y'all. Hey, look, YouTube, I don't know how to get y'all the same screen that I got on TikTok. I still got to learn that, right? My backdrop, I still got to learn how to switch that up. Anybody on YouTube or TikTok know how to put me on? I'm trying to change my backdrop on my my YouTube stream. There's a guy on YouTube, XRP Army, living in a tent, waiting for moonshot. Hey, CMDR, I'm friends with him, bro. I follow him, bro. The dude with the dreads, right? He got the tattoo. He got a tat on his face, right? Hey, look. He know what he doing. My man living in a tent and still investing in XRP. Hey, look, I tell y'all, how bad do you want it? A lot of people intend to be rich. A lot of people intend to gain financial freedom, right? Well, what you doing to back that up? That's what I want to know. My man living in a tent. You can't tell me shit, right? Y'all can't tell me shit. My man living in a tent. He get rich, y'all. That was not luck. That was not luck. That man intended to be rich. He intended to be wealthy. He intended to have financial freedom. CMDR. I can relate that to me. What's good, chat? What's good? What's good? Hey, YouTube, we live tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. TikTok, appreciate y'all being here. Don't pay rent, invest. Hey, that's what it might take for some of these people, man. I know some people that cashed out on their 401k. I know some people that cashed out, right, on whatever they had. Hey, that's action. That's putting action behind your intentions, though. Mind you, I ain't mad at that. TikTok was good. We on YouTube and TikTok tonight, y'all. So Excel vibing. Now I'm glad to see Black Kings in the crypto grab some ZBEC with XRP, XLM. Hey Corey, I wish I was pressed to do that, right? But I'm not, Corey. Unfortunately, right? I made my decision, and ZBEC just not one of the ones I'm hopping into. That's just Excel decision, though, right, y'all? That's just me. That's just Excel. Yeah, that shirt was in there for a minute. She got the crease on her. You got the crease on them. This how y'all pull them out the bags with the crease on them, ready to wear. Hey, this how you pull yours out the bag, man, ready to wear. All right, you get some XL merch. Mind you, creases already gonna be in them. You see that? Come on, huh? That crease sharp too. Hey, this how you gonna pull it out the bag. You get some merch, all right? TikTok, what's good? Hey, I'm on YouTube tonight too. All right, guys. So we engaging on both areas. Y'all know this is just the intro. We about to cook up. But mind you, I got some good news. Look what's in my background. YouTube, you can't see it, but it is the XRP ledger expands, right? With USDC stablecoins. USDC is now native to the XRP ledger. But don't worry, I'm going to tell y'all how major that is. A lot of people don't even understand what's going on with that, right? Mind you, most stablecoins have their native chains that they're listed on. You get what I'm saying? There will probably be a lot of stablecoins created. But you should be worried about what chain they listed on, right? You should be worried about what chain that stablecoin is being listed on. What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all being here. Welcome to the chat. YouTube, TikTok. I keep a Wi-Fi lit. Yes, sir. And that just someone fit. When I ain't hash. What? Pray I get a brick. Whoa. What's good, chat? Hey, we about to cook up. We're going to talk about it. Thank y'all so much. Hey, like and share. YouTube, you can like and share. Hit the like button. Thank you so much for being here, okay? If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscription button. Please go watch all the videos I've been dropping. Mind you, we had a lot of good news come out within these past couple weeks, guys. Everything from Apex, right? Apex 25. We just had a roundtable not too long ago, right? We just had the what was the other crypto event, guys? Consensus. We just had Consensus 2025. Mind you, so many things are lined up, right? So many things that just happened within this month with cryptocurrency. So please pay attention. I'm dropping a lot of content, guys. But if you're not keeping up, it's going to be hard to see what I'm telling you, right? It's going to be hard to connect these dots like I'm trying to help y'all do, right? Mind you, you got to stick with the storyline. You got to stick with the process, right? They created phases of this, right? For adoption, they created phases of this, literally. Okay. And we are literally in the third phase, which I would call adoption, right? Which I would call regulation. But if y'all not watching my content, mind you, you just might think this is just them talking. They're going to get together, talk crypto, talk about crypto, right? The good news, the bad news, they just getting together to talk crypto. No, y'all, these are the regulations being put in place. That's how I like to explain it, okay? So don't let that go over your head. All this content that I'm dropping, it's not for no reason, y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all being here. Hey, YouTube, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Nah, possibly CMD. Hey, TikTok, please hit your like button, hit the share button. Everybody, hit your daily hearts, okay? And I'm finally learning out this daily heart thing, all right? If you hit your daily hearts, guys, it's more than just becoming a club, right? Joining the club, guys. You also can get incentives, right? And if you're going to spend your money, mind you, it's like you tipping me. It's like you tip me up here for my expertise, right? For my insights, it's like you all tipping me. So why not get the most for your money? You get what I'm saying? I'm starting to learn more about this TikTok thing. And when you guys send in tips, I at least rather you get the most of your money. All right. So when you hit this daily heart, when you hit this heart thing, mind you, if you go down and click on my name at the bottom, guys, it's going to have some other options. And all you need to do, right, is list a comment, just say something and share it. That's it. All right. And literally, it's set up incentives for you all to get more for your money when you're tipping, right? When you're sending in gifts and things of that sort. All right. So let's start getting more for our money, y'all. All right. I appreciate the tips and everything, but let's start getting more for our money. So thank y'all so much. Thank you, Cecil. We just getting here. Everybody hit your daily hearts, guys. Hit your daily heart. TikTok. Y'all know I need 5K before we get started, all right? I need 5K before we get started. Anywhere between 5 and 10. Right now, this is just the intro. This is just the intro, guys. XL ain't even start cooking yet. Gizmo Loco, what's good? Frank B. How many phases total? Frank B. It's 4 phases. Frank B, we got 4 phases total, okay? And I want you to understand, we in phase 3. What are the 4 phases, guys? Y'all know. TikTok know. They've been locked in with me. But, hey, look. Frank, the 4 phases are, right? First, they reject it. They don't even give it a chance. That's the first phase, guys. They ignore it. They just shut it out, right? Alienate it. The second phase, what do? They start taking legal action, right? They start suing. They start trying to take you to court. That's what happened. These are the 4 phases, guys. First, they start ignoring it, right? First, they alienate it. Say it, nah, there's no chance. Then, all of a sudden, legality lawsuits come out of nowhere, right? They start trying to sue you, right? The third phase is what we're in right now, guys. That's what I'm trying to make everybody aware of, okay? I don't care what you're looking at these round tables like. I don't care what you're looking at consensus. All of these events, guys, mind you, they are playing a major role in exactly where we are headed in the very near future. Hear me out. They are playing a big role, and we're only going to be able to reflect on this and see this after it's all said and done, right? That's going to be the crazy part about 2025 and what's going on right now, right? We're only going to be able to reflect how important this moment in history was, right? When it's all said and done. So do you want to be that one that's reflecting like, damn, I should have been buying more crypto. Oh my God, that was my last chance. 2025, quarter 3, quarter 4 was my last chance to buy crypto, y'all. But mind you, we're not going to be able to say this and talk about this moment until it's over, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? So are you prepared or not? Thank y'all so much, man. We still in the intro. That was a question from YouTube, guys. We locked in on YouTube, man. TikTok tonight. To the moon, player. No doubt, Gizmo Loco. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Word up. It's getting deep. Market is dumping right now. Yes, sir. Market is definitely dumping. This is your time. This is your time to shine. If you ain't get enough of these assets, if you've been trying to wait around, like, man, damn. Am I going to get another opportunity to see XRP at $2.10? Am I going to get another opportunity, right, to buy Solana under $180? Am I going to get Ondo under $1 still, right? Can I get Sui? Can I get XLM? Guys, y'all better go lock in. Y'all better go find what you can get. Whales are splashing you out. And I believe that. I believe that. Chat, what's good? Hey, we just getting here. The cook up is going to start in about, say, 5 minutes, okay? The cook up is going to start in about 5 minutes. I like to give my subscribers, everybody that lock in with me on the normal, get them time to realize XL is live, okay? That's all I ask. Y'all just stick around, enjoy the music. Thank you so much, Beast Light. Hey, everybody, hit your daily heart. YouTube, if you can, just hit subscribe, hit the like button. That'll help, guys. That'll help me get in the algorithm on YouTube, okay? Everybody on TikTok, y'all know what I need. I need y'all to hit that daily heart. I need at least between 5 to 10K before we get started cooking, y'all. But we here. We here. When I tell you need to listen to this live, y'all need to be locked in on this one. All right. Now, mind you, YouTube and TikTok, if you haven't seen my past videos, I need y'all to watch the sentiment. Let me pause this for what I'm about to say. I need y'all to pay attention to the sentiment of the space, the entire space. How are people judging and viewing, right? Or feeling internally, right? Because a lot of these are personal views. We already know as far as the government and what's going on, but a lot of these are more so personal views about how these individuals see the future of cryptocurrency. And what is the overall common denominator, guys? We all can agree that crypto is here to stay. Not in the future, not in the near future, in a little bit, right? We're talking about in 2025. This shit is here to stay. You need to get your bags ready, right? Because if you're not preparing in 2025, guess what? You will be the last of the Mohicans, right? You will be the one on the unfortunate side of history. That's what these events, right? Consensus, Apex, right? The round tables, the SEC meetings, guys. Mind you, all of this is making me aware that not only is the XRP community, the XRP army, we're not the only ones that's excited about this space, y'all. Hear me out. I'm talking about everyone from the memesters, the financial institutions, the asset managers, right? You name it, guys, right? Travel companies, healthcare industries, they're all using blockchain. They're all using this new technology, these new advancements and developments in this world right now, guys. So you should be prepared, all right? I'm gonna let the music play. We get started in about 5 minutes, y'all. Mind y'all, the cook up. We just getting here. Y'all need to be here. Get somebody else in here, all right? Like and share. Hey. Get somebody else in here, man. Hey, hope y'all having a wonderful day. Happy Thursday. It's Friday's Eve. I do want to bring this sauce to you all, okay? Because, hey, look, this is how it can happen. Y'all remember when TikTok took that little break and Trump shut down TikTok for a little bit? Guess when it happened? It happened on the Friday, prior to the weekend, when it came back live. All of a sudden, this man had a meme. There was a Trump coin live all of a sudden when TikTok came back. Guess what? You all didn't even have You didn't even have time to prepare to realize, right? That was a rug pull waiting to happen. Right? So in my opinion, I think they find ways to initiate this thing, right? All of a sudden you come back online from TikTok and Trump got a Trump coin, right? Meme coins popping. Melania got a coin, right? That's how they always do us, man. Shots up. Salute to you guys. If you in this space and you here, you are early. Today, if you here today, you are early. But I don't want you to underestimate your time in history. That's why we got to lock in, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. I ain't going nowhere, guys. This is the intro. This is just me giving everybody time to be aware that Exhale is live, okay? So I'm going to play about 2 more songs, and then we cooking up, all right? We're going to bring the sauce. Thank y'all so much for being here, man. TikTok, hit your daily hearts. YouTube, please hit the subscription button. And please share it, guys. Thank y'all so much, all right? Give me 5 minutes, and we're going to cook up. Thank y'all so much. We in this... Yes, sir. It's big news, though, y'all. It's big news. I promise. It's big news. It might not seem that way. It just depends on what perspective you're looking at, right? If you invested in meme coins, you don't really care about this legal clarity. You don't care about ISO compliancy. You don't care about real regulation. You getting your money already. Y'all hear me? The memesters already getting their money, y'all. All they got to do is scam. They don't care about legal clarity. This ain't about them. This about the ones that want to follow the rules, guys. This is about the ones that's really looking at this from the generational wealth perspective. Right? I don't chase them. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing. Yeah. Watch you get you some money. What's good, chat? YouTube, please like and share. Hit the sub button if you haven't already, guys. This is the intro. We about to cook up in about 4 minutes, guys. I'm just giving everybody time to get aware that XL is live. Yeah, it keep coming though. I got some sauce. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. She ain't coming back. Chat, what's good now? Big thing. I keep it so. Yeah. Chat. Yes, sir, man. We about to get started. Like 3 more minutes. I'm just giving y'all time now because when I start cooking up, y'all know how I do. I ain't always engaged in the comments, guys. I don't always pay attention when I get to cooking. I like to say if you had a chance to get some Bitcoin when it was 220, how much you'll get? Oh, man, I'd be crazy. I'd probably be a billionaire. I believe the difference with utility crypto as an XRP is that we would use them together according to their technology. Hey, Frank, you own to something. You right. You're not far off. That makes sense. And I can help you out with that thought, right? But you're not far off. That actually makes sense. Chat, TikTok, now the offer for Circle the week before seems very much prevalent moving forward, right? It does, right? But now, mind you, still they try to tell us that it was just talk. It was just rumored. It was just rumored, guys. But somehow now the valuation is right. Why didn't they take that offer? That's what I'm wondering. Why wouldn't you take that offer? In my opinion, it's because you know what's coming, right? Somebody done got in your ear, put you on game. Hey, look, you better not sell out for no 10 billion, 15 billion. Nah, you better not sell out. Somebody done got in their ear. All right, y'all. We about to cook up. Hold on. Hold on. We about to cook up, y'all. Hold on. We about to cook up. Just let me get mine. Let me get right. Let me get my mind right. Let me get my mind right. And we about to lock in. Hold on. Yes, sir. All on it.
I'm a real boss, put you in the game like I'm a coach. We got everything. Lane platinum in the street, going ass, nigga. I'm in love with the.
Hey, y'all like and share. We about to lock in. Y'all like and share. We about to lock in. We about to lock in.
Got some shit for the low. I got rich all around, ain't see my face, but it came from this. 14 months, got the trap going crazy. Throwing money to the ceiling, stunning hard like swimming, baby. I'm in here in 29, got singles everywhere. When I walk by, big ZP, people just stare. Double bag, man, this bitch so heavy. Weigh 150 pounds on the scale, but I'm so heavy. Got your order sorted out, to let me know when you ready. Let me boss, come and fuck the streets up. I don't think they ready. Right now, nigga, we got everything. Ain't platinum in the streets, going ass, nigga. I'm in love with the trap.
Shut.
Right now, nigga, we got everything. Ain't platinum in the streets, going ass, nigga. I'm in love with the.
All right. Here we go. Thank y'all so much. What's good? YouTube, what's good with you? TikTok. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the chat. Thank y'all so much. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day, especially to be in cryptocurrency. It's special right now because I'm not getting news. Mind you, I'm paying attention, as I tell y'all, with a bird's eye view, right? I pay attention, to everything that's going on in the space. I try not to be just biased, even though I'm a part of the XRP army, even though I'm a big, right, enthusiast behind cryptocurrency. I still try not to be biased against my favorite holding, right? But there's more of a reason as why I don't do that as a content creator, because I try and give y'all the sauce, right? I try not to lead you astray and then try and bring you back to the sauce that I want you paying attention to. So what I'm saying is that I don't talk about other chains, guys. I don't talk about other currencies, right? Because to be honest, there's nothing to talk about. Ta-da! If you want to talk about something, when it comes to other currencies, it ain't much to talk about. We can bring something up. We can find something. We can go digging for something. But when you talk about this one currency, this one chain, you ain't got to look far. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot going on, right? Hey, like and share, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Oh, dang. Hold on. Let me let some of my people know. I'm live. Because I did say I was going to let them know. My fault. Hold on. They want to know when I'm live, guys. I try and lock in with everybody. I don't try and leave nobody out. I don't like to leave nobody out. Hold on, though. All right, that's enough. I think I got everybody. Where you find that ginseng root? Nah, this ain't ginseng root, killer. This a natural toothbrush. Hey, look, if y'all looking at, I think I'm about to start selling these though, because I've been getting asked about them, right? But mind you, it's a natural ingredient. It's a natural thing, guys. Right? So you all use fluoride, right? But I don't use fluoride. I might, use fluoride every now and then. Every now and then I use some fluoride, guys, because they say that we need it. I don't think we need it, right? It's probably useful. I can't even get this. Oh. I got you. So look, if you all, man, I got two different kinds, but mind you, they, you know, this is more so not the flavor. This is not the flavor kind. Okay, TikTok, this or y'all. This is the flavor kind. These are the ones that I more so like, right? But some people don't like flavor. Some people don't want flavor. Some people just want to do what they got to do, right? So, guys, if you're looking to get these, mind you, I think I'm about to start selling them. These are natural toothbrushes. They actually have nutritional benefits, right, for your teeth. They're actually good for you. And they actually get away from all the chemicals of using toothpaste and whatnot, guys. But it's not a ginseng root. It's called God, I forgot the name of it. I really can't even pronounce it, even when I remember the name of it. But I got some on deck if you all would like it, right? So soon I might be getting them out there. Hey, YouTube, please hit the like. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. That helps with the algorithm. Thank y'all so much for being here. TikTok looks like a Slim Jim. Come on, busy. Nah, when you get closer, it don't look like no Slim Jim. That don't look like no Slim Jim, do it, y'all? That's real wood. That's real wood right there, brother. You see that? You see the etching? You see the carvings in that one? Yeah, that's real wood right there, brother. So yeah, man. Thank y'all so much for being here, though, guys. Like and share. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. YouTube, I'm just gonna have to read it out to you all, but thank y'all so much. I'm still figuring out the backdrop situation. I'm still figuring out how to have the same kind of backdrop, right? On as I do on TikTok, on YouTube. But let's continue. Hold on. I want to talk about this article. The article says XRP Ledger, right, expands with USDC stablecoin integration. Mind you, the only stablecoin that is native to the XRP ledger prior to today, right? Or prior to this news was RLUSD. Hear me out. Okay. Now there's been an uproar about USDC being acquired by Ripple. Now, hey, look, I wonder why. I wonder why, right? So maybe we actually don't need Ripple. In my opinion, I've been going hard on it. I've been saying, hey, look, I feel like there's no other choice, right? The acquisition has to happen. Ripple is not going to sustain itself, right? Without, let's just say, more tech or more infrastructure to pretty much scale with the globe, right? If we're talking about using it as a global legal tender, right? It couldn't scale with the globe, guys. Mind you, it needed some better infrastructure. So that's what Ripple pretty much is going to be the role of Ripple when it comes to USDC, right? As far as the infrastructure and being able to scale, being able to have the liquidity, or you get what I'm saying, get from chain on chain, from this currency to that currency. Mind you, guys, this is big. I want you to know, because all right, if the United States, we got our native coin, right? The RLUSD, that's technically, right, going to be the one on the XRP ledger. That's going to be the United States native coin on the XRP ledger. Now, Europe will have their native coin on the XRP ledger. Okay? They could have chose any chain, guys. I'm going to make it clear to you, okay? But what they did was their comparison and contrast, okay? They started weighing it out. What kind of benefits and use cases do we get when we list on this one, right? If we list our stablecoin here, and likewise, if we list it in all these other places, right? What will we get? What are the benefits that we reap? And guys, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I've been saying in my content. Drop an F1, man. Please drop an F1. Somebody let me know that you're enjoying this content, that you enjoy Excel's perspectives, right? I know I'm not giving out facts from what I'm right, but the way that I'm coming up with my thought process is based on receipts. I'm not really going off what I right, just out of left field, right? Just coming up with some shit that I think is no, guys. This is what I've been saying before any other stablecoin was listed on the XRP ledger. I said, you know what? This only makes sense. A lot of nations and a lot of countries already do business with the United States, right? Does that make sense, guys? We are the largest consumer. Damn near every nation and every country already does business with us. Okay? Now hold on. Now that's cool. But 9 times out of 10, not only do they do business with us, what do they receive? Even if they're not doing business with us, 9 times out of 10, guess what they receive? The United States dollar, our dollar backs, right? You get what I'm saying? So hold on. Instead of being subject to just holding our dollar backs and being paid in United States dollars, guess what they can be paid in now? RLUSD. Or let's just say XRP, right? Or Europe. Hear me out. You have to watch the videos that I've been dropping, guys, because this is what he said. He said the largest demand that we have from our holders is actually in XRP. They hold XRP, and the pair that they literally initiated first because of how many people hold XRP and literally want to just transfer it into Europe without having to go to a different chain, or you know what I'm saying, all this extra shit. Guys, they listed it on the XRP ledger. Okay, this is what I've been trying to run down to you, that I think, okay, this is going to set the precedent. Not only now does Europe do it, but I think Australia will have a reason to list a stable coin, right? Africa, we already are taking XRP is like wildfire in Africa. If you don't know right now, okay, XRP literally is like wildfire in Africa. It's making the unbanked become bankable now, right? The ones who didn't have access to any kind of financial institution, it is now allowing them to become the banked. Okay. This is major, guys. I'm here to let you know there has been a ledger already chosen, guys. There has been a ledger already chosen. I'm just cooking up right now. I ain't even got to the article, but I'm here to let you know this is what I have. I don't know. I've been given a vision just from me being able to connect the dots on my own, right? I'm like, wow, okay. Well, if they already do a lot of business with the United States, right? And they're already receiving the United States dollar. Does it make sense for them to list on this chain, and that chain, right? One country on Solana, right? Using Solana with their as a native for their native stable coin, one using Ethereum, right? And then another using, let's just say Cardano, or like that. Does that make sense? Does it make, because that creates more checks and balances, right? First of all, more clarity is going to have to happen the more people you include. You get what I'm saying? Just like layer 1s, layer 2s, and layer 3s. The more that you include, the more we need to everybody needs to be compliant. Do you understand that, guys? Everybody needs to be compliant. So if you just simply operate in the same field, on the same playing field, which is now called the XRP ledger, guess what? You got all the transparency built in one. You got all the efficiency built in one. When I say built in one, I'm literally talking one as in layer 1. Okay. You got, you getting rid of the banks with the decentralized exchange all in one, right? Built in one. This is major, guys. I want you all to understand now what the United States is about to have access to. Europe has access to by simply listing their native state, their biggest stable coin, right? Which will be their, like we got our leading dollar. Well, we only got $1, right? Technically, but their only dollar is now going to be a digital representation on not just any chain, but the XRP ledger natively, meaning this is where it originated. These are the origins. That is major, y'all. Hold on. Do y'all know what stable coins are bringing? It is bringing the stability of the space. Nothing else in cryptocurrency brings stability. Everything else is volatile. It's going to be up one day. It's going to be down one day. You can guarantee it. You can reassure yourself that, just like death and taxes. If it's anything that you can reassure yourself in cryptocurrency, guess what? Without stable coins, these assets will definitely going to be up one day or down the next. So without stable coins, what they just listed on the XRP ledger, guess what? We technically don't get cryptocurrency adopted on a global scale. That's why this is major, guys. Okay? That's why this is major. But look, he even said this in the interview, guys. I want y'all to go watch my last video on TikTok, guys. YouTube, you got it up there too. Go watch my last video, literally. This is what he said. as far as the payment channels, right? The largest demand is between the trade pair of Europe and XRP. I question you to wonder why. Because right now, probably we are the largest consumer of Europe, right? Or let's just say China. Somehow, either way, we get those manufactured products. You hear what I'm saying? He said that there's a lot of business that goes from the United States in particular, right? Which means if we're on RLUSD or we're considering using Ripple, why is that the largest pair demand? I just want to make that clear to y'all. Of all pairs that they could have, you got Solana Europe, right? You can have Ethereum Europe, you can have Bitcoin Europe, you can have XRP Europe. Why is XRP the largest in demand? Yo, y'all got to start making sense of this shit before y'all get left behind. That's all I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all do this before it's too late, okay? They are the second leading economy. They are the second leading economy behind the United States, okay? We have the number one, right? We are the largest consumer. This is where everybody come to get their merch off, come get their everything that they got, their products, right? Guess who's number two? Europe. Why is there leading demand for a trade pair in XRP and Europe right now? Yo, this shit is major. I ain't even get in the article yet, y'all. I ain't even got into the article. I'm just here to let y'all know. They have been chosen. You think that the rest of the world, the rest of the countries that do business with both the US and Europe aren't paying attention to this? No. Let's pay attention. Because they're going to hear how much money they're saving, how efficiently these assets are being traded, right? They're going to hear, right, how much resources are being saved. They're going to hear of this. Mind you, it's not going to take long. My son was asking me what is euro. Word up, Cecil. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hey, like and share. We technically still in the intro, guys. I ain't even got the cooking yet. I ain't got the cooking yet. I'm telling you. I just need y'all to pay attention how Excel does. Sometimes I got to build the context, guys. Sometimes I got to let y'all know where I'm coming from, where I'm about to talk about, right? But this ain't nothing that we should just consider as, all right, it's just more news. All right. Congratulations, XRP. No. How I want you to look at this is we now have a whole country on board to XRP Ledger. Yeah, pretty much, technically, right? All right, Brazil was technically first, but major key players when it comes to trade, when it comes to, right, money being moved around the globe, Europe has chosen the XRP Ledger to list their stablecoin on. All right, now I'm about to get into the article, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Everybody, like and share. Hit your daily heart, guys. TikTok, hit your daily heart. YouTube, please hit the like button, guys. Please subscribe if this is your first time. If you just now rocking out, mind you, if you just got here and I'm cooking, I don't usually engage in the comments too much until after I'm done, right? We're going to do a Q&A on the other side, guys. But right now, in the meantime, everybody, put your cups up, man. Put your cups up with me in the meantime. In the meantime. Yes, sir. Hey, we here to excel, man. We here to excel. Thank y'all so much for being here. Chat. Look, I'm just now learning how to get the best out of your money, okay, guys? If you want to tip me, technically that's what you're doing when you send in your gifts, guys, right? Go ahead, fill up your gift gallery. But when you do, if you hit this heart, okay? If you're not following me, follow me first. Then you hit that heart, guys. Once you hit that heart, you go down and hit my name. You're going to have some options, right? To where you can make the best out of your money. And what I mean by that is you pretty much get more for the gifts that you are about to give. You get what I'm saying? You get better gifts, you get more opportunities for your channel, your page. So that's what I want for y'all. No fraud and full transparency. I'm following. Appreciate you, Frank. There's a sell-off right now. Yeah, it is a sell-off. But what we look at a sell-off like, that's just another opportunity. Appreciate you, Cecil. That's just another opportunity. Frank, that's just another opportunity. They gave you another chance to accumulate XRP under $2.50. That's how you need to look at this. They gave you another chance, right? I thought we was on the way. They gave you another chance. So y'all be grateful, man. The EA. Marco, what's good? What's good? Let's get to this article, guys. Let's get to this article. I'm about to get to it. Cecil, appreciate that. Appreciate the little crown, man. Come on now. Yes, sir. YouTube, thank y'all for being here, okay? I'm going to read this out loud for TikTok and YouTube. Listen, guys, this is major, what I'm about to reveal to you, what we're talking about right now. As I said, if you can imagine, just understand it like this. We now have a whole country on board on the XRP ledger, okay? Majority of all the, y'all know how I express it like an umbrella. Each nation, each country has an umbrella, and under that umbrella is what we call the economy. And each economy has different sectors, like we call automotive, we call the healthcare industry, right? We call let's just say police and military, right? The government, right? Everybody has the different sectors under the umbrella, and everybody will be utilizing XRP, in my opinion. And what tells me that is, for one, Europe listing their stable coin, a native, right? They want it to be native to the XRP ledger. That's what tells me that, guys. That's what tells me that. That Europe wants their first stable coin, their first representation of a digital dollar. Guess where they chose to put it on? The XRP ledger. Don't underestimate that. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. We know why Trump gonna do it. We know why the US has incentive to do it. But now we talking about Europe. Their first stable coin ever listed, guys. Guess where they chose to put it at? Man, y'all ain't listening to me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Let's continue, man. We here at the thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna read this article, guys, and then I'm gonna continue. We're gonna cook up. Excel cooking up right now. All right. Hold on. Let me see what this is. Let me see what this is one time. Hold on. All right, get it on my screen then. Tell me I ain't joined the campaign. Get it on my screen then. All right, let's get it, guys. Hit that subscription button, guys. If you getting any kind of value, if you enjoying this content, if you looking to learn and build a foundation, I advise that you hit that subscription button. All right. The introduction of USDC on XRPL, right, continues a broader trend of increasing stablecoin versatility across various blockchain networks. The move is rooted in demand for trusted, regulated digital currencies that maintain parity with the United States dollar, while offering the programmability and transparency that public blockchains provide. Hold on. The move is rooted in demand for trusted, regulated digital currencies that maintain parity with the United States dollar. Okay. So maybe because it maintains parity with the Michael, thank you so much for the sub, guys. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for the subscription. Hey, the teacher has appeared, Michael. That's why we're here, to build a foundation. All right. So maybe that's why they listed there. Okay. To maintain the parity with the United States dollar, to maintain it closely. Mind you, if they had to do it on another chain, maybe it takes some extra fees. Maybe it might be costly. But when you put it on the XRP ledger, that's what I've been saying, guys. Look for other nations to start listing their stablecoin on the XRP ledger for the incentives, right? For the one-stop shop, We ain't got to go chain to chain. I ain't got to list on Solana, then somehow got to figure out how to get it to you on the XRP ledger. I don't have to list it on Ethereum, right? And somehow have to figure out how to use the gas token and get it to you on the XRP ledger, right? I don't have to do that. We're just going to list on the XRP ledger. Hey, look, man, let's continue. All right. With USDC now native to XRP ledger, institutional grade operations seeking regulatory aligned digital payment solutions have a compelling addition to their toolkit. Ooh, that's an interesting use of words there. That's an interesting use of words there, don't you think? Hold on, I'm gonna read it one more time for y'all. For the ones on YouTube, y'all. I'm on YouTube live right now too. Okay, everybody, thank y'all so much for being here. YouTube, thank y'all for being here for real. We locked in right now. All right, we just cooking up. I'm gonna get to the Q&A after this. All right, I'm gonna reread this one more time. With the USDC now native, don't underestimate that. Now native, that's what it is. Native to the XRP ledger. Institutional grade operations that are seeking, the ones who need that regulatory alignment, who need that compliancy, they are seeking regulatory aligned digital payment solutions. They have a compelling addition to their toolkit now, right? Listing it on the XRP ledger, this makes USDC a lot more valuable to those in Europe and things of that sort, right? But mind you, now that USDC is native to the XRP ledger, guess what? Anybody can use it. That's the crazy part. Just like RLUSD, as long as you list it on the XR, right? As long as you on the XRP ledger, guys, anybody can use RLUSD. Now USDC is the same exact thing. Whoa, ho. We got two native stable coins, guys. Do you know the outreach that I told y'all? Okay, so maybe the IPO isn't necessarily needed with Ripple anymore. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking, right? I'm brainstorming at this point, right? This is just me brainstorming as I read to y'all. But let's continue. The partnership is also expected to stimulate innovation across regions where access to stable dollar-denominated assets can have a wide-reaching impact, especially in underbanked, as I explained, or inflation-prone regions. Developers across the globe are encouraged to explore building consumer and enterprise-level applications using this functionality. Combined with XRP Ledger's built-in decentralized exchange and liquidity features, the addition of USDC greatly expands possibilities for developers and fintech enterprises alike. Hold on. I don't think y'all understand what is going on right now. Okay? It's like the expansion has just damn near doubled for the XRP ledger. You get what I'm saying? Having two native stable coins, right? Hear me out. Think about how much value and how much transaction volume is now going to be happening on the XRP ledger all at one time, whether they are there to access the USDC stablecoin or the RLUSD stablecoin, which I've consistently been explaining on my live. RLUSD is already being used as collateral. It's all, y'all not hearing me. Woo! Y'all not hearing me. I know y'all not. It's okay. This might hit a little later when somebody else explain it, right? Y'all listening to Excel explain it, and maybe I'm just not giving you a good example, right? But let me know. Drop the F1. Let the algorithm know. Drop the F1 if you're getting any kind of value from this live, guys. All right. Hold on. This ain't no. Yeah, this is the same one. Matter of fact. Nah, this is the other one. All right, yeah. All right, that was just one. So let's get to this one then. Let's get to this one. I keep talking about XRP being used as collateral and also now being put in reserves. Okay. You know how they saying Bitcoin is so valuable, it's so useful, right? We're going to set up a reserves for the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, right? Bitcoin. Whoop-de-doo. Nah, you got companies out here making the reserves for XRP prior to Trump releasing that statement, which I know he's going to have to, right? Saying that XRP actually is probably going to be the only other one on the Federal Reserve's balance sheets. Upended my XRP bag. Hope I don't end up holding it. Hey, look, it just depends on how much faith you got, right? So let's talk about it, guys. Now, XRP Treasury, Trident Digital seeks 500 million lead crypto finance. XRP Treasury, Trident Digital seeks 500 million YouTube to lead crypto finance. I got to figure out how to get this in my background for y'all. I'm sorry, man. Please excuse me. Samuel, Bitcoin and XRP? Nah, man. We talking XRP right now. We talking the XRP ledger right now, Samuel. But look, I'm gonna get to the Q&A after this cook up, y'all. After this cook up, I'm gonna get to the Q&A, YouTube. After the cook up, I'm gonna get to the Q&A, YouTube. All right, just stick with me, guys. This is major. I don't know how to explain it, right? If you don't equate reserves, okay, and collateral with a lot of value, a ton of value, I don't know how to explain it to you. Okay, the fact that you can go to a bank and 9 times out of 10, if you want a loan, whether it's for 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, 500,000, 1.5 mil, guess what they're gonna ask you for? Guess what they're gonna ask you? You got any kind of collateral to put up against this loan? Just in case you default? You got anything that we can use? We have confirmed that you can use your XRP. What does that say? Because as far as I know, all we can use is real estate, vehicles, right? Or some kind of assets that you've accumulated from your business, your personal business, right? That's all I know that we can use as collateral. Can somebody else make me aware if there's anything else that we can use? But now all of a sudden you can use your XRP. Yo, that's major. Nah, that's major. I know y'all don't get it yet. I know y'all don't understand. Y'all not correlating how I'm really looking at this space. You get what I'm saying? Your home that may be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Guess what? You put that up for collateral to get money. That's it. Not to do anything else. Literally just to get money. They letting you know that your XRP is worth that much. It's worth enough right now that you will be able to collateralize against it, right? Or put it as collateral, or literally just lend it, or literally just borrow against it. I was wondering, where would the lending and borrowing protocols, why would it be so important that we have these? Thank you so much, D-Joy, for the cake. Hey, what they do? I ain't never did that. That was my first time doing that, but it's the first time for everything. But guys, mind you, right? I just question, what is going on right now? Why won't they speak about this on social media, on the biggest platforms right now? Why don't they mention RLUSD and what is happening with XRP? XRP being put in treasuries. Have you not received that news yet? Please, somebody in the chat. Have you received this news outside of going to search for or outside of Excel? Huh? Have you received the news that XRP is being put in treasuries, literally by companies right now as we speak, and is being used as collateral? Have you received that news yet, guys? I need that in the chat because I need to know. You need to know that this shit is intentional. There's a reason why you're not getting that news. Huh? They are aware of it. They're simply just going around it. Have you heard this anywhere else? YouTube, tell me. I need y'all. Tell me in the chat. Have you heard this anywhere else? Why are they not telling you that XRP is literally being put up for reserves? XRP is literally being used for collateral as we speak. Why is this not on? Hey, look, they fucking put everything else on a megaphone, right? They announce everything else and make a big deal about it. Why is this not being announced on a global scale, guys? On a massive scale? So you're actually telling me I could utilize? Yes, Brett, it's in the making. You just need to wait on it. You just need to hold your XRP. Everybody's trying to correlate this cheap price, $2.30, to what XRP would eventually develop and be when it's an adult, right? Can you imagine looking at a child who's just a child, who's just an infant, hasn't even grown up yet, and you say, you ain't going to be shit? That's what y'all doing with XRP. Y'all looking at a little child, a little infant, right? That hasn't even got the world. The world hasn't even got to know this little child yet, right? The world don't even know nothing about this child. You know what you're looking at it and say, this is XRP. You ain't going to be shit. All right? Your daddy ain't shit. I know you ain't gonna, your creators on. That's what y'all doing with XRP. If you look at it like a premature baby, right? And you give it time to invest. I mean, you give it time to develop, right? From an infant to a toddler, right? From a toddler to a little child, right? A little child, right? A little snotty nose. From that to a preteen, right? From a preteen to a teenager to an adult. You get what I'm saying, guys? You need to give your investment that kind of time, that kind of leeway, right? Why are you rushing this? Why are you rushing financial freedom when it's right on the brink? It's just a matter of how much you hold. You already hold the right thing. Now you just need to worry about how much you holding. That's it. I try and explain this consistently on my live, guys. Any other cycle that we've been through, guess what? You weren't likely to get rich. It was more so like a any, mini, mighty, mo, right? Good luck. Pick one. But shit, hey, look, if you get rich, the chances is just like playing a parlay, Powerball, right? Scratch off. Those are the type chances that you had prior to 2025. But in 2025, guess how I'm explaining it, guys? Take your pick. Get an ISO token. As long as you have accumulated enough of that token, I can almost reassure you, you are damn near about to be rich. You are about to make a lot of money. I can reassure this of you. Okay, guys? As long as you have accumulated enough of these ISO tokens, this cycle is for you. Guess who's more excited than anybody else? It's not the memesters. It's not the folks making memes. Mind you, they making a lot of money. It's not the ones that's making the airdrops. It's not even nor so the exchanges. You get what I'm saying? It's not even you and I. Guess who's most excited about what's about to happen? Those financial institutions, the ones that move the most money in the world. Huh? The BlackRocks, the Charles Schwabs, the JP Morgans. Guys, not only are they about to make more money, right? It's rare that they find something that's going to make them more money than what they're making already. You get what I'm saying? The strategies, the developments, the advancements, the technology that they already have. It's very rare that they find something that's going to make them more money hand over fist than what they're already making. But then not only are you going to make them more money, but you're going to make it more efficiently. You're going to make them more money faster. You're going to make them more money, and it's going to take less resources. You're going to make them more money, and it's going to get there faster. You get what I'm saying? You're going to make them more money, and they're going to free up way more time for themselves. You're solving way more problems than just one. This is way bigger than just payments, guys. That's why you can't be looking at XRP and the XRP ledger as simply a payment foundation, a payment platform. It is way beyond that right now. Okay. What I'm trying to explain to you is XRP has created its own ecosystem for a financial institution like a bank, right? Or let's just say you are an asset manager. Let's just say you are some corporation or entity. Whatever you are right now, guess what you can do? You can simply adopt the infrastructure that Ripple has, and go from there. Not have to change anything up from your system, guys. Mind you, I'm talking about every sector of the economy, whether you're in healthcare, whether you're in the automotive industry, whether you're in entertainment, whether you're in farming, right? Agricultural, whatever your sector, whatever your expertise is right now, you can take the infrastructure that Ripple has created for the digital space, the ecosystem that it has created, Okay. And when I tell you serve every single aspect and still go beyond the expectations that you had, even in your physical space, right? What you're dealing with on the physical realm, when we move it digital, when we start digitizing and making everything tokenized, guys, majority of these companies and entities simply just don't realize that they're not just saving money and making more money, guys. They're solving problems like for generations beyond. You hear what I'm saying? When they start realizing that, this will be a no-brainer, and that is what we are coming to. Okay, that's why I more so think that Europe chose XRP Ledger, guys. All right, they chose XRP Ledger. Let's continue though. Let's continue. I got more on the articles. I got more. Everybody on the live, guys. Like and share. Like and share. Let's get to 20K. We ain't even got to 20K yet. Hit your daily heart. Hit your daily heart. TikTok, YouTube. Please hit the like button. Please share this. Hit the subscription button. That also helps get me in the algorithm. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna open up the Q&A after all this. Okay. I'm gonna open up the Q&A. Excel is just cooking right now. I gotta get to it. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. We only been live an hour. I usually do about 2 hours. We're about an hour and 10 in. All right. So I'm gonna read this article. I'm gonna read the rest of the article, guys. Mind you, this one is about this is a different article, guys. This is a different article. So this one was about I'm just letting YouTube know. XRP Treasury, right? Trident Digital seeks 500 million to lead crypto finance, because this is one of the biggest purchases of XRP. 500 million, $500 million. Yes, this will be the biggest purchase of XRP if it goes through. That's why this is major, guys. Okay, with the intent of what? Treasury. Once again, a treasury of now $500 million. Come on, man. What they trying to tell y'all about XRP? Come on now, send them to me. Send them to me. Hand them here. Hand them here. Sorry, now let's get it. I'm gonna read this article, YouTube. XRP is once again in the spotlight as Trident Digital announced the launch of a new XRP treasury initiative that could scale up to 500 million. This strategic move signals increasing confidence in the cryptocurrency and a broader institutional push to leverage its potential in blockchain-based finance. Okay? Blockchain-based finance. Man, look. Let me take a drink real fast. YouTube, thank y'all so much for being here. TikTok, hit your daily hearts, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're just reading this article real fast. Trident Digital has outlined plans to build a substantial XRP treasury. Yeah, 500 million is definitely substantial. That can reach as much as $500 million in value. Funding for this project will come via a combination of stock issuance. Did y'all hear that? A combination of stock issuance and various other financial strategies. This approach reflects a sophisticated financial model. Hold on, y'all listen to this. This approach reflects a sophisticated financial model commonly adopted in traditional markets, signaling that XRP is gaining traction among more established investment players. The more established investment players, guess who they're starting to pay attention to? It's not everybody under the sun, guys. It's XRP Ledger in particular. Kim, thank you so much for being here. What's good, y'all? Come on, like and share. We gonna continue. I only got a little bit more. Excel about to open up the Q&A after this, okay? I am gonna open up the Q&A after this, and we're gonna lock in. The aim behind forming this treasury is to support liquidity. Hey, come on, TikTok. Let's get 20K now. Run it up. Y'all just sitting here watching. Y'all just be stuck, man. I see the taps, but come on, we gotta get 20K. Y'all gotta tap while y'all listening. All right. The aim behind forming this treasury is to support liquidity structures and foster further development within the XRP ledger ecosystem. That same ecosystem I was just talking about, guys. By creating a dedicated reserve of XRP, Trident Digital expects to play a central role, hear me out, a central role in supporting decentralized finance applications and other utility-oriented systems based on the ledger's infrastructure. This addresses one of the key challenges in the digital asset space, sustaining long-term growth and scalability for real-world applications. Hey, look, let me explain this to you all, okay? Let me explain this to you all, right? All right. Bitcoin is being put in reserves for a reason. XRP, this is about the 5th company I've confirmed for you all putting XRP in reserves. Can we not say that's for a reason? I just want to ask y'all. I don't know what a reserve's for, right? I'm just saying. Bitcoin is 111,000. Now, I know exactly. You ain't got to tell me too much why you would create a reserve for that. Now, the value is evident. Now, could the value for XRP just not be evident? Could we just be too early to realize why they're making these reserves? Now, mind you, making a reserve of something that costs 111,000. Yeah, it costs $111,000. What else I'm gonna do? Right? Just spend it, just give it away. Of course, I'm gonna make a reserves of it. But could we be super damn early to this party, guys? Why are they making XRP reserves? But ho. This actually isn't even happening in the United States. That's more so what's concerning for me, for you all, right? The average person who's not seeing it in my perspective, from my perspective, right? I'm more so concerned with how eager and how fast the rest of the world is moving on the XRP ledger compared to the United States. They moving pretty damn fast. How many more stable coins we got to get? How much more news of an XRP treasury and how many more stable coins do we need to get listed up here before we realize what the hell is going on? That's what I want to ask y'all, huh? How many confirmations of XRP being put in treasury, being used as collateral, and literally countries listing their first stable coins, not only listing their first stable coins, but making it native to the XRP ledger? How many more confirmations do we need for y'all to start realizing how much value you hold when it comes to XRP? Hey, look, man. Am I just making shit up? Is Excel just like just thinking in the clouds right now, or am I making common sense? Because I like to use my common sense, guys. I'm really not to hype it up. No, don't hype me up, right? I love that song. Shout out to old girl. I love that song. Don't hype me up, right? Let me know if I'm using common sense and this shit is making sense. Mama, take care of you. Thank you so much for being here. Am I making sense? Okay, I don't want to get to the technicalities of it. Okay, I could get to the technicalities of it, guys. But what I like to do on my channel, guys, is bring everybody up to par. Okay, if you simply don't understand cryptocurrency and you need to understand why they would want this shit, right, sooner than later, right? Why is there all of a sudden an urgency that we haven't had in the past 8 years now? Okay, that is what I do on this channel, guys. I'm not trying to complicate it for you. I just want you to know why else do you put your house up or a vehicle for collateral when you go get that $100,000 loan, that $150,000 loan, that $1.5 million loan? Why else? Why are you putting that up for collateral? I just want to ask you that. Can anybody tell me in the chat? Now I want to ask you, so why are they allowing us to put XRP up for collateral? Now, if I was a dummy and I wasn't, if I didn't connect the dots and I just, I don't know, man. Maybe they're just doing it to have fun. Maybe it's just to have fun. Maybe it's just to entertain themselves. Yeah, let's make an XRP treasury, guys, and hype the market up, right? Let's hype the whole market up and make an XRP treasury and tell them that we're doing it. And matter of fact, not only are we're going to say we're going to put a high number on it, 500 million. They got to believe it then, right? Hey man, YouTube, please like and share. Please like and share. I'm about to build with y'all. All right. Mind you, this is the educational piece. This is the educational piece, but I'm starting to get to the point where I don't feel like I need to say too much. The way I be breaking it down to y'all, the way it's starting to make sense, a lot of sense. If you can't see how they are moving in on Ripple and XRP in particular, fuck everything else on it. I'm here to tell you, Excel gonna stand on that. That's what we're here to do, right? These my initials. Big X. Big X is in the chat, right? Big X is in the chat, right? If they ain't talking about XRP right now, they ain't talking about shit. The biggest news that we are getting that's coming out right now, guess what is surrounded around XRP and the XRPL. No, this isn't an understatement, guys. I can't make this up. When you go find the biggest news, where is the biggest money being spent, right? Where's y'all? Now, mind you, don't get caught up in circulating supply. Don't get caught up in them charts and them graphs, y'all. That's not going to tell you what's to come. That shit is not going to tell you what's to come. That's more so going to reflect on what they want you to see from the market. What do I do? Tangent ripped me off when I ordered my wallet. What you mean they rip you off? I'm gonna get to the Q&A afterwards. You got to get to the Q&A afterwards, guys. We about to wrap up, okay? We about to wrap up, but the Q&A is coming. I'm just trying to help somebody out right now, okay? Before I really close out this education piece. You don't use anything else outside of a vehicle or real estate right now when you go and try and get a loan from a bank. Simple as that. Why don't you do that? Because nothing else has that kind of value that they want from you. You don't own anything that they want from you that has that kind of value. Do y'all understand that? Outside of your vehicles, outside of your home, you don't have anything. You don't own anything that has enough value for them to say, okay, we're going to approve you for this loan. You can have $500,000. You can have 200,000. You can have this 50. You don't own anything that's valuable enough for them to say that. Do you understand that? But now, if you own XRP, now y'all getting it. Now y'all getting it. You starting to get it now? I'm not going to complicate it too much. Mind you, I'll tell y'all, I can get to the technicalities of it, right? Of exactly why, right? The efficiency, the speed, the cost, right? The lack of waste, the lack of resources that it needs, right? It barely takes anything, right? It's a protocol, it's a mechanism, it's an algorithm that literally runs on itself. The consensus mechanism is flawless, right? Mind you, guys, I don't know. I don't know if your favorite content creator is breaking it down to you like this. That's probably why you're underestimating XRP. That's probably why you're being entertained with everything else under the sun, okay? Because your average content creator, they simply either are leaving this part out, right? They didn't dig deep enough to break it down clear enough. All right, I'll put it like this. I think this is more so what's going on too, guys. A lot of money is about to be made. Hold on, let me pour up. Anybody got your cup? Yes. I got my cup. Man. We taking shots. This is a celebration, guys, because the kind of confirmation I'm getting, I'm telling y'all, I know what I hold. I know what's around the corner for me. I don't even question it. I don't question whether I'm rich. I question how rich I am. I don't question whether I'm rich no more, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out how rich I am. Huh? I know what's around the corner. Hey, look, man. Don't worry about my cup. I done had hands all on it. I've been picking it up, putting it down. Hey, look, I don't worry about whether I'm rich or not. I just worry about how rich I am at this point. I'm just waiting on it. I'm just waiting on the what they call, you can call it a settlement. I'm waiting on the settlement. I'm waiting on the what's the the jurisdiction, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm just waiting on the conviction. Huh? So I say that to say this, man. You got to be paying attention now. My urgency been changing on my lives, guys. I don't know. I know you feel like you got time. There are a lot of other currencies that you are about to make money in. A lot of people are about to get rich from a lot of different other currencies, guys. I'm not mad at you for holding ZBay. I'm not mad at you for holding XLM. I'm not mad at you for holding whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not mad at y'all for holding none of that. All I want you to know is that when you heard Excel voice, is he tried to make it clear that if you want the real financial freedom and generational wealth that is right around the corner, right? If you're not just looking to make thousands of dollars and then get out of here, right? And then be done with the market, right? If you were looking to be the ones who became the 1% of the world, who became the top 5% of the world, who became the top 10% of the world, guys, you should hold XRP. That's what I'm here to tell you right now. Don't take this, man. Yo, y'all up here taking your time for granted. I know you are. I know you are. The average person right now, guess what? And this what does it for them too. They look in the market, especially days like today. They like, man, see, look, I knew I had more time to buy some XRP. I knew it was coming back down. I knew, bro. Now I'm gonna load up, right? And still didn't load up. And this could be the last time we see this price, right? But mind you, I'm not a psychic. I don't know what's going on. Mama, take care of you. Thank you so much. Hey, look, I couldn't tell you how soon this is going to happen. All I know is I'm letting you know it's going to happen, right? I can't tell you how soon this is about to happen. I'm just trying to reassure you. Hey, Michael. Yes, sir, Mama. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to reassure you guys. It is about to happen. It's about to go down. Huh? How Kevin Hart said, it's about to go down. Nah, it is. It's about to go down. You never seen a market like you are about to see. You've never seen it. I've never seen it. I'm still going to be in disbelief. I know it. I know, guys, on the other side of this, I am going to be in disbelief. I know it. To be honest, even within the past 9 months, I've been in disbelief. The past 9 months, guys, the past year has had me in disbelief. Thank you so much, Arlen. All right, so look, that was pretty much the educational piece, guys. What have I been talking about almost since day one? I can't say day one, right? Because it took me some learning. And then when in 2024 in December, when the stablecoin RLUSD went live, that's when I knew, right? I was doing research on it prior to before, right? But when it came out and I realized what it was being used for, how it was being developed, what they were deploying it for, right? On these different use cases when it comes to financial services, I said, oh, this was it. This is what they needed, guys. And all I'm trying to make clear for you was them listing another state of native. Damn, I'm mixing words up, guys. I'm mixing words up like crazy. Them listing another native stable coin, right? USDC is now native to the XRP ledger. That is major. I just want y'all to know that shit is major. Do not underestimate that. Just imagine you got two arms right now, right? RLUSD, just with that stable coin. They got two arms. With another native stable coin, you add two more arms. Y'all know the man on Mortal Kombat? The more they got four arms. Or let's just say what's my man name? Ben 10, four arms. whatever you watch, right? You know the man with four arms. Let's just say that the XRP ledgers reach, right? As far as liquidity, as far as value, as far as what they can do with stable coins, tokenizing things, right? And moving value on this chain. Because we already know they can scale with it, but was XRP really enough, right? Well, was RLUSD, that stable coin alone, really enough to carry on all this value, right? To tokenize all these assets? Well, that's how you get more stable coins being listed. Well, I might need to get out some being listed on the ledger, right? That's how you get that. That's how you get that, guys. Actually had a coin at 300, but sold it way too early. That's crazy. All right, man. I'm glad y'all here. Y'all know I gotta let the mic breathe. Excel in here cooking up. I get to cooking, man. I know I'm cooking because I actually get to cooking. I actually start to sweat. Usually when I sit in here, I don't sweat. So when I get like this, hey, YouTube, I'm sure you found me on TikTok, but if you haven't, YouTube, if you haven't found me on TikTok, check me out on TikTok, XL by XL without the 369, okay? XL by XL without the 369. That's it. That's the only difference, okay? Go lock in with me, okay? Well, make sure you tag me and customize my name so you realize that it's me, okay? If you got a TikTok, go lock in with me. TikTok, if you're not on my YouTube, come lock in on my YouTube, guys, because y'all don't know how TikTok gonna act. Y'all don't know what's gonna happen. All right. When they shut it down for 2 days, guess what? Y'all was shook body. We didn't know what was happening with crypto. Not at least on XL page, right? We didn't know what was happening. So TikTok, go lock in with me on YouTube. Somebody put YouTube in the chat, guys. Put my YouTube in the chat. YouTube, come lock in on TikTok. I might have let the mic breathe, guys. Y'all know how I do. Please enjoy the music. Please enjoy the music. I just need to let my legs stretch. I just need to let my legs stretch, y'all.
I look like a two-legged dog. A dog horse. I'm a Doris man who needs some dental work. Logo that actually looks like a horse. Imagine that.
Hey. You're cooking without even knowing you're cooking. Come on, all in. That's what we here to do, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. XL by XL, all right? Throw them X's up. Big X's in the chat, y'all. Big X's in the chat. X's in the chat. F1 or X in the chat. Big X's, man. I gotta let the mic breathe, y'all. I gotta let my legs stretch. That's all I'm doing. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna let my legs stretch, and then we're gonna open up the Q&A. All right, y'all like and share. Come on, let's get the 40K. 40K. YouTube. Hey, I appreciate y'all too, man. Word up. All right, I'm about to let the mic breathe. I'm not going nowhere. Y'all just enjoy the music. This my man Belly Gang, yo. This my man Belly Gang. If y'all ain't rocking with Belly Gang, lock in, all right? All right. I'm about to stand up, y'all. All right. Let the mic breathe right now. All right. Let the mic breathe. Then we're going to open up the Q&A. Michael, stay right here. We're going to address that. Michael, stay right here. We're going to address that, Michael. Stay right here. We're going to address that, Michael. Hey, Michael, don't you go nowhere. Stay right here. We're going to address that. Don't worry about it. They can say that. I know they say that. They say a lot about Ripple. They say a lot about XRP. Hey, it ain't stopped shit yet. They say a lot about XRP. It ain't stopped shit yet. Hey, y'all like and share, man. Like and share. Thank y'all so much for being here. Shout out Belly Gang. Shout out Belly Gang, man. Hey, y'all like and share. We about to get to the Q&A. About to get to the Q&A. Yeah, I'm bite. See what he look like, man. In there. See what he look like. Hold on. Why they be wearing shades on there? See, I get it because the ring light, right? I get it because the ring light, but it definitely helped with the ring light. Appreciate that, Vanessa. Hey, so we about to open up the Q&A, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hold on, let me pause this. We usually do the educational piece, right? I bring the sauce, whatever I'm on live for, or just to talk, just to kick it, just to shoot the shit. And then we get to, where we do the Q&A, guys. You sipping Corona. I'm sipping that Merlot. Some Merlot. All right. So YouTube, I'm peeping. I'm in the chat. All right. What's happening to the price? All right. I'm gonna address YouTube real fast, guys. I'm gonna address YouTube, then we're gonna get to the TikTok questions. But mind you, address my question, bro. Oh. All right. YouTube, hold on. Let me get to Michael first, because Michael was first. So Michael said, bro, some. All right, I'm about to pin it, guys. This is what Michael said. We about to address this question first. It's the Q&A. I'm sleeping on some of that Louis the 13th. All right, this is the question, guys. YouTube, this is the question. He said, bro, some people say other cryptos can do way more TPS than XRP. He said, what's your thoughts? So TPS are transactions per second. Okay, TPS. And what do I have for that? What does Excel have to say to TPS? Okay, everybody saying, oh, bro, man, this chain can do TPS, way more TPS than XRP Ledger. Mm-hmm. Guess what? Does it have a built-in index? Is that stable coin? Is that currency backing a stable coin? I'm just gonna start there. First two things. I ain't even gonna get on the base use cases, because I'll just say this to say this is why I'm not even gonna go to the seconds. I'm not even gonna go to how many transactions. That is elementary. Okay, for the crypto OGs, I just want to let y'all know that. Okay, welcome to the live. Thank y'all for being here. Excel is about to let you know. Okay, just straightforward. That is now elementary. Now we're not talking about how many seconds. We're not talking about how many different now that's important. That's, mind you, if it was very slow and not that many transactions, that would matter. But the fact that it does that now, no, that's almost like elementary now, right? Every chain or every currency, at least every gas token is almost expect to have a high TPS, right? A high transactions per second, right? At least expected to transact at least in 3 to 5 seconds, right? Something like that. That's the average. They're also expected to be cheap now, right? That's elementary. You're not expecting no expensive gas token. Y'all hear what I'm saying? These are elementary rudimentary. You know what I'm saying? These are basic now for stable coins or for cryptos now. These ain't nothing special. So when you talk about TPS, whoever told you that, let them know. That's something that a lot of chains got out here now. That's something that a lot of gas tokens out here have now, right? But what's the actual sauce? What are the other capabilities and utilization cases, right? That's what they need to be concerned with. Mind you, that's where it started off. That's how we knew XRP was already in the game. Because mind you, a lot of these developments, it took a layer 2 or a layer 3 or even damn near a layer 4 to even attain that kind of speed or transparency or efficiency. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? It's not like XRP on the layer 1. It's probably doing it now. But even this, Michael, let me explain it to you. They might actually be way higher than XRP. I'm in XRP Ledger, right? 1,500 different TPS transactions per second. I know some that's doing up to 5,000 and 7,000 transactions per second. But guess what? They still ain't fucking with the XRP Ledger. Simple as that. That's fast, right? That's a lot of different transactions. Somebody be like, what? 5,000, 7,000 transactions per second? Yeah. And sending a lot of money and settle in the same amount of time and can be cheap. Guess what? That's basic. That's simple now. Crypto OGs know that, right? That's something that is out here. That's not hard to find now. What's hard to find? A built-in DEX. What's hard to find? An AMM on the layer 1. What's hard to find? A lending and borrowing protocol on the layer 1. What's hard to find? Derivatives, trading stocks. Come on, man. What's hard to find? That currency that's backing a stable coin like RLUSD that can be backed by what? Commodities, a 1-to-1 ratio with a dollar, a damn UST bill. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, look, we locked in, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hit your daily hearts, guys. Hit your daily hearts. All right, Michael. So that's what I'm saying. When they come with you with the TPS, say, all right, that's commendable. I applaud them. All right, the TPS, how many transactions they doing per second? 5,000? Okay, we only doing 1,500. What else? What else they got? Because if that's all they got, it ain't gonna work, player. If that's all they bringing to the table, it ain't gonna work, player. You get what I'm saying? We way beyond that. We way beyond TPS at this point. You hear what I'm saying? Crypto OGs are way beyond transactions per second at this point, huh? We trying to figure out what we tokenizing. We trying to figure out how many things in this world gonna be transacted across chain. That's where we at, huh? Can I digitize my eyebrows? Can I actually do that? Can I find some kind of value out of my eyebrow? It's getting that deep now, right? Can I tokenize every fucking lash that I pull out this motherfucker? Come on now, we're not worried about TPS. I'm just saying, y'all, we're not worried about TPS no more. That's just something it's like, okay. What else you got? What else you got? Huh? Because being cheap ain't special no more. Being fast, not special no more. Yeah, XL being real with y'all. I'm just telling y'all, go ask a crypto OG. Is that special anymore? No, it's not. It's not. It's simply not special anymore. So if that's where your basis is, and that's where you sitting here and comparing and contrasting these chains and these currencies, guess what? You still back there. You still got a lot to learn. Okay. You got a lot more education to build in the cryptocurrency space. If you sitting here trying to compare TPS, okay, or even just market cap, right? Or even circulating supply. In my opinion, you got a lot of work to do. Because those are the traders. If you're interested in trading, being a day trader or something like that, right? That's cool. I commend you. That's where you should be. But outside of that, if you're a long-term trader and you just know you want to be here and you want to know what you hold and this is where you need to be. You need to be building a foundation for education in the cryptocurrency space, right? You don't need to be getting entertained with a whole bunch of speculation and shit. That's not good for you. I'm just here to let you know. Ethereum lacks TPS, but they doing good. But see, Michael, that's the thing, right? A lot of these chains, okay, let's just say XRPL, right, has 5 things that is doing different. This is how a lot of these chains compare to the XRPL. They will have 3 of those capabilities, but they won't have the other 2, right? They'll have maybe even 4 of those capabilities, but maybe even something down to the decentralized exchange. The built-in DEX will be the only thing that they missing that just took XRPL to the upper echelon, to the next level, right? or a lot of them only really have two, right? Two of the capabilities and abilities and can utilize, right, blockchain the way that the XRPL does. So when you do your comparison and contrast, you slowly start to realize, like, damn, right, they do got the TPS, but they can't do a lot of this stuff that XRP Ledger does at just the layer one level. They building on layer twos just to catch up with XRP Ledger, huh? Come on, man. Hey, look, I know this the Q&A. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get back to the Q&A. I kept cooking. I can't help it when I get to cooking. All right, but let's continue. I ain't got much longer, guys. I got at least another. I got some time. I ain't gonna kick y'all off yet. All right, we here. Send in them questions. Let's get to it. Michael, that was for you, man. You seen how you got me to cooking? That was for Michael, y'all. But we here. We locked in. Send them questions in. Everybody hit your daily hearts, guys. If you haven't hit that follow button, hit the follow, then hit your daily hearts. Mind you, then you need to go on my name and click on I need to see exactly how to. I wish I could. I'm gonna do it later. How you feel about XLM? Hey, big dreams. XLM, right? This is how I consider it. XLM is technically the little brother to XRP. So is it gonna? It's good. It's gonna live up to a lot of hype. You get what I'm saying? But does the little bro ever live up to what the big bro does? Who you rather rock with, right? Who you want? Who you want in the fight? Little bro or big bro? Little bro can hold his own too. Little bro gonna hold it down. Little bro doing his thing. But who you rather have? Big bro doing bigger and better things at a higher level. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel about XLM, big dreams. That's how I feel about XLM, big dreams. Appreciate your knowledge. I have realized it follows it a lot. The chart is always similar. Yep, that's exactly why too, right? It's very similar, bro. It's technically just a little brother. It's just a little brother. 500 mil is half a bill. Yes, 500 mil, half a bill. TikTok was good. Send them questions in, man. Not financial advice, but as much as you can. Transparency, they gotta have us married. Bro, this chain is insane. If I make little money this run, do I put it into stable coin? If I make little money this run, do I put it in the stable coin until next bull run and re-enter for generational wealth? Kimberly, that's at your discretion, right? But literally, you're going to have that choice. We're all going to use stable coins. I'm lagging. Hey, drop an F1 if I'm lagging, guys. Drop an F1 if I'm lagging. Like and share. Hit your daily hearts, guys. Drop an F1 in the chat if I'm lagging. CV. Do you think XRP gonna hit 160? CV, that's steep. That's steep, CV. I don't think we getting that. I don't think we getting that low. Hey, Kim, though. Kim. Right? That's at your discretion. Kim. What's important to know is that when you do make your money, right? When you do make your gains, if you do take it off the table, you don't have to cash it out. Keeping it on chain and keeping it in stable coins, right? You're not going to lose your value. Let's just say you do cash it out and you turn it into whatever currency, and that currency ain't worth shit. And then it goes even lower, right? That currency leaves even more valuation price or purchasing power, right? You're gonna lose a little more value when you realize it, right? When you turn it into US dollars bills. So it might actually be, you get what I'm saying, beneficial for you to hold it in a stable coin. That's going to be the intention of it, Kim. Believe it or not. That's what stable coins are going to be around for. What you just said, your intention is going to be hedging against the United States dollar, right? If you're in the US or wherever you at, Kim, right? What you just said, you want to hedge against your dollar, right? You pretty much saying I want someone somewhere even safer than the United States dollar. Because if that was the case, you would have just turned it, you would have cashed it out, right? But you saying you don't want to cash it out, you just want to hold it on chain and get ready for the next run, right? Which is what a lot of corporations and entities and financial institutions and asset managers are going to do. They're going to do that same strategy. Okay, that's exactly what strategy they're going to use. No doubt, big dreams. If Ripple or SEC appeal the decision, I bet they go down. Right, that was my intention. Let it sit in the stable coin. Yeah, it'd be safe in stable coin, Kim. It would. I would never sell my XRP. I wouldn't either. Hey, let's get back to following, guys. Anybody in my chat that's not following, please come on. Let's go ahead and follow back. I follow at least the next 4 or 5 people. All right. If you're not following me, let's go ahead and get the following back, guys. Even if you already follow me, let's go ahead and remind me. Right, unfollow and then follow me back so I can see it. And let's get the following back, guys. I'm trying to build my community. A lot of times I don't have time. I don't have time to really get in and engage. Anybody that's not subscribing, subscribe. Thank you so much. Drewski, we locked in. Appreciate you. I'm following back, Drewski. Who else we got? Everybody that's locked in with me, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Even if you already follow me, unfollow me, then follow me back again. Daryl, we locked in. Thank you so much, Daryl. You got to keep the follow on now. Don't go back and unfollow me because I'm going to follow your ass back. But thank y'all so much for being here. Word up, word up. Any more questions, send them in. Bon, we locked in. Thank you so much, Bon. Appreciate it, Hidden Gem. Thank you for the love. Number 1. You know you always Hidden Gem stay number 1 when she come in. They took my money and did not send my cards. I wanted to get my XRP off Robinhood. That's crazy. Where did you order it from, Keith? That's what I want to know. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you so much, Hidden Gem. Word up. Keith, where did you purchase it from? That's what I want to know. Where did you purchase that wallet from? Martine, what's good? Appreciate that daily heart. Everybody hit your daily heart, guys. From the Tangent site? See, that's weird. That's strange. You need to get on the phone. Fuquan, thank you so much for following. I'm following back, all right? We locking in, guys. Everybody who follow, matter of fact, I'm going to just do the next 10 minutes. Everybody who follow me, I'm following back. Next 10 minutes, everybody who follow, I'm following back, guys. And if you already following me, unfollow and then follow me again. YouTube, what's good? Hey, where are the questions? I'm waiting on questions. You got any questions? Let me know. What other wallet is safer? In my opinion, Awaken. Once you purchase, then what should I do next? Move it to your cold wallet. And this is for both of y'all, Awaken and Keith. The cold wallet I suggest is ledger.com. That's what we locking in with. Ledger.com, it ain't let me down yet, guys. Ain't let me down yet. Go get a Nano S or a Nano X, right? Hidden Gem. I follow back, Hidden Gem. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all just remind me. Protect your peace. All right, we locked in. Thank you so much for following. Protect your peace. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me protect your peace. It wouldn't let me protect your peace. Where do you purchase a cold wallet? I go straight on ledger.com, y'all. I go straight on ledger.com. Protect your peace. Let me know when I can do it again. All right, YouTube. Hey, look, I'm about to close it out up here, but I want you to engage on YouTube. I'm at TikTok. All right. If you got TikTok, I'm gonna be up here for a little while longer. Thank y'all so much. All right. We locking in. I'm gonna make this more frequent. All right. I'm gonna make these visits more frequent, guys. And we're gonna lock in on YouTube. All right. I'm gonna figure out this whole backdrop situation too, because I want y'all to see what TikTok is seeing. All right. So thank y'all so much for being here. Peace and love. Y'all have a wonderful day. All right. Have a wonderful afternoon. See y'all in a little bit.